Well, who's ready for season 2 of Peacemaker? It seems like James Gunn is. Let's take a couple minutes to talk about the news that dropped earlier today directly from the co-CEO of DC Studios and what the status of season 2 of Peacemaker currently is. Let's break it down. Well, for me, that first season of Peacemaker was an absolute blast. The show itself was a ton of fun, absolute James Gunn magic. It had solid viewership numbers over on HBO Max, and we instantly got news of a season 2, which had fans on the edge of their seat. Now, since then, a lot has changed. James Gunn has taken over DC Studios and set out his plan for Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters. And although he has always maintained Season 2 of Peacemaker is coming at us, it was always pretty unclear where. Now, we do know early in Chapter 1, we're going to get Waller, which feels to me like it very well could be a Peacemaker Season 1.5. And we haven't had it confirmed yet, but it's impossible not to believe that John Cena's Christopher Smith won't be part of that upcoming show. Now, as far as Peacemaker's gone, James Gunn has always made it clear he's been working on Superman Legacy, and that got put on the back burner. And this has left many fans wondering what the status of the show and if it could get silently swept under the rug in the wave of all these new projects. But now we have a bit of an update from James Gunn, and it is some good news. Now, recently, a fan commented on an Instagram post to ask for a little bit of an update on the second season of Peacemaker. And if you ask James Gunn nicely, sometimes he replies, and this time he said, writing it now. Now, like I said, from the early stages of working on Superman, he made it clear that this wasn't going to happen until he was done writing that movie. And it appears he has indeed moved on to that process, and season 2 of Peacemaker is finally starting to come together. Now, in this conversation, he didn't reveal where it fits into Chapter 1 or how it's going to work out, so it's still really unclear to me when we're finally going to get the show. I feel like this show is probably going to be inserted right after Waller. I know it's not on that Chapter 1 schedule, but given what's being written right now, what's already being written, and how the schedule is panning out, it seems to me it makes no sense for him to be working on it now, only to have the series released 2, 3, or even 4 years from now. Now, Gunn has been trickling out a lot of details about Peacemaker in the last couple of days by reaffirming many of the Peacemaker cast members will indeed be part of the DCU. Only does this include Viola Davis and John Cena, but also Jennifer Holland, and recently he did confirm that Freddie Stroman's Vigilante is indeed part of this new universe. Now, we're a long ways off from season 2 of Peacemaker, so we're going to have to watch this closely. Remember, he's in the writing stage now. After writing comes grabbing some directors, which I don't think he'll be doing this season, and most importantly, some kind of choreographer for a new opening sequence. And that's going to be hard to beat.